There are two different methods or styles of using the crossfader for scratching. The first is regular, which you're probably already familiar with. When your crossfader is in regular mode, the sound cuts in like this. So the crossfader moves in towards the record that you are scratching with. The second style is named Hamster or reverse, which was invented by DJ Quest of the bulletproof scratch hamsters, hence the name. With this style, the two channels here are effectively reversed. Most scratch mixers have a hamster switch which reverses the channels on the crossfader. The upfaders stay the same, so this upfader here still controls the volume of this record. When the hamster switch is turned on, the sound now cuts in on the reverse direction like this. So you move the crossfader away from the record you're scratching with, in the same way that you would scratch with the upfaders. Now that you know what the two different styles are, let's take a look at the benefits of each and why you might use them. It's possible to do almost every scratch in either style, but some scratches are easier to perform hamster and some are easier regular. Open fader scratches, such as the flare, tend to be easier when scratching hamster. Closed fader scratches, such as stabs and transforms, are easier regular because you can use your thumb as a pivot point and it feels very natural. I started out scratching with the crossfader regular, but soon changed to hamster style. The reason for this is that when I was first starting out, I watched a video tutorial on the 2-click orbit by DJ Prime Cuts. He was performing this scratch in hamster. And I started copying and learning what he did and found it so much easier. I found learning all the open fader techniques like the flare so much easier in reverse, and I decided to stick with it. I still find transforms and stabs easier regular, but overall I much prefer hamster. The crossfader style you choose to scratch with is purely a personal preference, so choose whatever you feel comfortable with. There's no right or wrong, so try out both ways and see which you like best. An example of two DJs who use the opposite styles but that have equal skill are DJ Qbert, who scratches hamster, and DJ D-Styles, who scratches regular. I feel it's best to choose one style and then stick with it. I teach scratching hamster style, but it's absolutely possible to learn from these tutorials whether you scratch hamster or regular, and also whether you have your right hand on the fader or your left hand. I find it helps to think of scratching in terms of concepts, which is simply a combination of moving the record backwards and forwards, and then opening and closing the crossfader. I've personally learnt many scratch techniques from DJs who cut regular by breaking down each technique into an understanding of open and close movements, and then working out how this translates to hamster. I break down each technique very slowly in the tutorials, so you can follow along whichever style you end up using.